Storm Nation.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, guys, in the link comment below, as well as description box, is a link to our Discord. Please go over there. Join Storm Nation. Help us get up to 300 members. We are currently doing a Switch Lite giveaway on the channel. And find out how you can win by joining in Discord. There's details on Discord. So, guys, kind of a real topic today, only because, believe me when I tell you this, I literally spent a good 45 minutes to an hour just looking at different, sites and stuff, what to talk. I was told, talk about New Mutants, talk about this, talk about that, but there isn't like any real news going on. So I figured I want to go ahead and give everybody sort of an update on my thoughts on the George Floyd thing. Now, the protesting has went more, not silent, but more calm. Not so much rioting, but there's still a lot of protesting going on. John Boyega's speech, if you guys have not seen John Boyega's speech, it was actually very, very, very emotional. And it was really good to see that Star Wars and Lucasfilm is backing him up. But the thing that's going on, and I noticed this at my day job, where people are talking, and it seems like as every day passes, people come up with more and more, let's say, dirt on George Floyd. Oh, he tried to use counterfeit money. Oh, did you guys know he used to be a male stripper? Or, hey, guys, do you know he used to be a bouncer? Or, hey, guys, did you know that he used to be an alien who used to come from Mars and he turns green? Here's my thing, okay? People are going to dig up dirt. You know why? Because people know that this is a hot topic and they want to try to get whatever information they can on George Floyd. I have said this before, and I said this, full disclosure, I keep it real on my channel. I went over to my father's house on Wednesday. My father, much older, fought in Vietnam and whatnot. His girlfriend, much older, country people, came from, the hills of New York, really. And me and my dad were talking about it. Me and my dad were on the same page about, like, what happened to George Floyd wasn't right. But then his girlfriend then proceeds to say, well, there's something fishy about that story. He was trying to pay with counterfeit money. And I then looked at her and goes, so he deserved to die? So here's the thing. And people can get whatever information they want on George Floyd. I don't care what they say. Unless you tell me that he murdered 1 million people, or he's a murderer. Like if it was something sort of like Aaron Hernandez, where this guy is a murderer and he's doing stuff that's bad and stuff, then I could be okay, whatever, maybe this guy wasn't as good guy. But the thing was, I don't care whatever kind of petty crimes he's done or what he done in his personal life, whether it was a male stripper, I don't care if this dude was a drug dealer. If it would come out tomorrow that George Floyd was a drug dealer, okay, so he deserves to be choked to death in the middle of a street while he's handcuffed, while 2 other cops sit there and have this, like I don't care. That's my position on this. I don't care. You have to treat human life as if it is special. And that goes for life in general, not just human life. That goes for animals, that goes for anything that is life. Life is special. You do not just throw life away. And again, all the videos I seen, George Floyd was not resisting arrest. He was handcuffed on the ground, pleading for his life, and they proceeded to murder him in broad daylight in front of everybody. I don't care if you tell me that he was paying with counterfeit money, if he was a male stripper. I don't care if he was selling cocaine on that corner that they caught him from, okay? Because he did not resist arrest. He did not have a weapon. He was not a threat to himself or anybody around him. He did not deserve to die. So I think I think the protesters are great. The nice, quiet ones are great because it's good to stand up for something. And then you have a group of people out there that just want to create anarchy just because it's their turn to create anarchy. Some people just want to see the world burn. A nice quote from The Dark Knight. But yeah, I really, really think what happened to George Floyd is a 100% tragedy. I back up anybody who protests. And I've been trying to keep very vocal about the topic on my channel because it did bother me. It disgusted me quite a bit. I was sharing a lot of stuff on Facebook about it. And every time someone sits there and comes up to me, because I do have a lot of people, guys, come up to me and go, well, George Floyd did this and George Floyd did that. I look at them, I'm like, okay, what's your point? What's your point? Did he have a gun on that cop? Was he threatening that cop's life? No. At no point does he deserve to die. I'm sorry. He was murdered he was murdered in a street publicly, and it's tragedy. Again, if we can't stand up as a society, the things in the world isn't going to change. For the first time, in at least my lifetime, a lot of countries around the world united in this tragedy. You know, white people, black people, Hispanic people, you know, Asian people, you know, everybody kind of united against this. And you're always going to have those pocket of white racist people, and you're always going to have the pocket of the black people who hate white people regardless. Each race has their own pocket of people that don't like other people. We're never going to get rid of all these neo-Nazis, right? They're always going to exist. They're always going to live underground. But the problem is they don't no longer hold power. That's the thing. We, as a society, need to grow up and develop and realize the way the world's been run has been shitty. Like, you look at United States of America. United States of America was built on what? Blood. United States of America was built on blood. The ancestors of the white people came over here, slaughtered the Indians, as if they were just savage animals. And then what did they do? Then they bring in black people from Africa, and now we're slaving Africans, you know? So, and even white people on white people have always murdered each other. Like, look what the Germans did to freaking the Jews, you know? And it goes back for centuries and centuries. It's just humanity in general are awful people. But now we need to wake up and go, this is enough. This is enough. We need to grow up. We need to realize that we can't keep reliving the past. And eventually, these racist people, these people that hate people for color, or hate people because they're different, hate people because they're fat, or they're black, or they're tall, or they like anime, and all this stuff. All that prejudicism, I don't even know if that's a word, but all that, it needs to go out the window. We need to grow up and realize we can't keep living the past like our ancestors, because what they did was wrong, and we need to be better than that. So you tell me George Floyd was a coke dealer, I would say, okay, does he deserve to die? Was he a male stripper? Okay, who cares? Did he try to pay with counterfeit money? Who cares? At the end of the day, he was murdered, and he was murdered publicly. So anyway, guys, that's just my thoughts on it. Kind of want to give you a little update on that. But I want to know what you guys think about the George Floyd situation. Obviously, more and more stuff's coming out. He tested positive for COVID-19. People are just kind of pulling out all kinds of shit out of their ass. But I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below, guys. Once again, try to hit that like button. Try to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that is my opinion.